In this video, I'll show you how you can easily check if an object is on the ground in a 2D Unity game. This is very useful for platformers where you don't want to be able to jump when you're already in the air. I've made a simple platformer character using a circle collider for the collisions and a basic script to make it move with the rigid body 2D. I'll link my code and the free art assets I'm using in the description. Right now, I can jump and walk even when I'm floating in the air, which I don't want. I'm going to resolve this using a type of raycast called a circle cast. Raycasts are exactly like laser alarm systems from cheesy spy movies. You shoot a ray in a direction, and it detects if it hits anything. A circle cast is the same, but instead of shooting a thin ray, you shoot an entire circle to cover a larger area. This will be perfect for me as my character's using a circle collider. So I can shoot a circle down from the center of my character, and if it hits anything, I've found the ground. If your character is a different shape, you can use a box or capsule cast instead, and they all work in exactly the same way. Let's take a look at my script. I have a function to make the character jump, which I'm calling from update when the jump button is pressed, and another function to make the character walk, which I'm calling from fixed update and passing the horizontal input to. Let's add our ground detection. First, at the top of the class, I'll add a bool to store if the character is currently grounded. I'm making it public for now, so we can see its value in the inspector while testing. Now let's perform the circle cast. I'll do this in fixed update, so it runs each time the physics objects have moved. Typing physics2d.circlecast and opening a bracket, the editor will suggest various options for how we can use it. The second option looks perfect for my case. For the origin, I'll enter transform.position. For radius, that's the radius of my character's circle collider. For me, that's the default of 0.5. The direction is vector 2 down, and for the distance, choose a very small value like 0.05, as we only want to detect ground very close to the character. Set the grounded variable equal to the result of the raycast. Now to make us only walk or jump when grounded, we just add if grounded around those parts of our code in update and fixed update. Let's go into play mode and test this. As you can see, it's not working. I can still jump infinitely. Looking at the inspector, we can see that our script thinks we are grounded at all times. This is because the raycast is actually hitting the circle collider of the character itself. Obviously we don't want that, and thankfully there's a setting we can change so that the raycast will ignore anything it starts overlapping. Clicking Edit, Project Settings, we can look at the settings for Physics 2D. If we uncheck Queries Start in Colliders, this should resolve our problem. Back in play mode, everything's now working as intended. Now that we're done testing, I'll make the ground field private to hide it from the inspector and other scripts. And that's how you can check your character is grounded in 2D. If you found this useful, please click some thumbs, and if you have a topic you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see my next tutorials, don't forget to click the bell and subscribe.